welcome Harrison Hacks.
Hey guys, welcome back to Harrison Hacks. Today is the release of the Vintage Collection PlayStation 2 B-Pack. So this is all the games from the ROM set that start with the letter B. If you're familiar with Vintage Collection, I'm going to leave a link in the top right hand corner right now, and that'll link you to the main Vintage Collection pack. And then make sure you check out all the other videos on my channel. There's so many different packs that I've released thus far. As well as I have also started PlayStation 2. There is a main pack, then there is the number through A pack for the games, and then now this one is the B pack, and we're going to go all the way through until we have the entire catalog at our disposal. So things are crazy at my 9-to-5 job right now, so just bear with me. I'm going to make this one a little short and sweet, and stop rambling right now. So here's how we're going to get started. We're going to click the link in the description. It's going to take you to download just a small little text file, Vintage Collection PS2 bpacklink.txt. What we're going to want to do is open up the text file, and you can see here the top link is for Arcade Punks, and that's who's hosting all of my builds, really. So I want to give a big shout out to Arcade Punks. Thank you guys very much for hosting my content. They have an excellent channel, and they host content from many different talented creators. So be sure to check them out. We're going to want to highlight this top link right here, just like so. Right click, copy, and we're going to want to paste that into our web browser. Once you do, you'll scroll down until you see the Vintage Collection PS2 B-Pack, and there will most likely be a torrent file as well as an NZB file. And NZB is for Usenet people, or Usenet users, I should say. I have no knowledge of Usenet. I've been reading up on it a little bit, and I'm thinking about doing it. It does cost a little bit of money, but you get more sound downloads, like just better downloads. Torrenting is a little difficult because after a while people just stop seeding, and then the torrent's virtually dead, or it's at a crawl. So if you experience those issues, I apologize. Just try and grab the pack as fast as you can and seed for others. If you can seed for others, that would be just very helpful, so that other people in the retro gaming community can enjoy as well. But once we have it downloaded, you are going to end up with 176 zip files for this pack. So I'll just show you here. 176 files, and they are 120 gigabytes. And not much more once it's extracted. So the one we want to focus on is the Vintage Collection PS2 bpack.zip. So we don't want to focus on anything that has the number on the end, just the .zip. It's on the very bottom. Right click, with WinRAR, extract here, and with 7-zip, extract here. Once you have it extracted, you're just going to have a Vintage Collection folder, just like so. We can either cut or copy, so I'm going to cut. And we're going to go to the root of our H drive where we have Vintage Collection installed, and paste it into the root of H. It's going to ask if we want to overwrite the Sony PlayStation 2.txt file. Yes, we do. So basically, you already have the letter A, and letter A has not changed whatsoever in this new ROM list, but the B has. Everything's been put into order as best as I could. Now we're going to launch Vintage Collection. Go into Sony PlayStation 2, and here we go. So we have all of our B games included now, and there are a lot. I'll just go down the list here. There's quite a few games in this pack. A lot of games I've never heard of. So what's taking me a little bit of time to get these packs done is actually the discard. And I have to manually do, I'm going to say, a good 90 to 95% of the discard one by one. I found the files, most of them, fairly easily, with help from Scott on my Patreon page. So thank you very much, Scott. You gave me a heads up for many of them. I found a couple other places to get them as well, and so far so good. The only downside is the time it takes to to transfer them over into what you see on the screen now. Most of them are JPEG files. I must make them PNG files. So that's what's the most time consuming. I've been thinking about releasing the packs with everything except for the completed disc art. If it starts taking too long, that's what I'm going to do. I have other builds to work on. It's a crazy time at my 9 to 5 job right now, so on and so forth. So if it does come to that, I will make sure 100% that in the future, once I have all of the disc art completed, it will be uploaded. It will be just a cut and paste, and you will have every piece of artwork that you need. As you can see now, I include the video snaps, the wheel art, the box art, and the disc art. To me, that looks really nice. It looks clean. It looks completed. Initially, when I was doing Vintage Collection, I was not going to do cart art, but I just think it adds a little something, and that's what attracted me to the entire thing. And it's just kind of something that I want to do for everyone else as well. I won't leave anything unfinished. It would just bother the heck out of me. So, as I mentioned, if I do release the packs with missing disc art, believe me, as soon as that disc art is readily available for you guys, I will upload it, post a video, and you can go ahead and just cut and paste, and boom, there you go. But I haven't made that decision just yet. So this is the Vintage Collection PS2 B-Pack. I hope you guys enjoy this pack. So if you could, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, have a good day.